The platform SL Limited are the best na salon. Libing podcast na the best na the world. Me, we sit down before una, so Mustafa Karim Dauda. I get sense past all man na salon. You go to wonder why make I dey talk all until there. Well, the Constitution of Sierra Leone, where the 1991 Constitution, pursuant to Section 25, protect me right to freedom of expression and of the press. Wetin that mean? That means say I get the right for express myself, not to just speech because ordinarily we salon man can say freedom of expression and freedom of speech. But wetin I go tell una today na that expression goes beyond or you go beyond freedom of speech. The Constitution pursuant to Section 25 clearly they say as a citizen or you wey dey watch me so, you get the right for express yourself. And for the purpose of that section dey, expression mean you get the right for voice your opinion. Just like where I mentioned say, I get sense past all man of the world. Just like where I mentioned say, Level and podcast na the best na the world. Na my own opinion. The Constitution protects that right say. It go beyond that. Also pursuant to that section dey, I also get the right for get information from any other person without any interference. I get the right for get idea about any other thing where I think about. The Constitution, I say so, not to miss say so. So the right to freedom of expression abroad, it not just stop per speech. You even get the right for waiting, for create telecommunication or any social network, or for example, the Africell, the Airtel, or even for all your phone and go on TikTok and make a video, you get that right say. The Constitution guarantee you that right say. However, you gotta listen well. However, that right they get in limits. That right they you not just exercise them any kind way how you want to. That right they get you limit. For example, I mentioned earlier on say you get the right for disseminate information. I mean say for spread information for own company them where they do advertisement or TV or television, right? But the Constitution pursuant to that same section they say except the government or any other body or person them where the government give the right for establish television or telecommunications network them that they never go get the right for participate in that kind of business day. Wetin that mean? If a day or so delicate today, the platform SL Limited na in the couch so now Level and podcast. The platform SL Limited is registered as a company limited by shares according to the laws of Sierra Leone. We get an act, whether the Companies Act of 2009. So you see, I not just a camera here so no more. I begin make videos, I begin make podcasts, I begin make anything. I need for be registered under the laws of Sierra Leone. If I'm not registered, that means say the government not give you the approval for make you disseminate information. Still on the right to freedom of expression and of the press. Another thing where they limit that right stay, now what we refer to as in law as for the sake of it, public safety, public morality, and public defense. Now, make a break then 3 terms there I don't mention so. Now, if you right to expression, for example, get for hinder, it get for hamburg, public safety, then you're not supposed to make that statement today. I can go on a simple example. I'm not going to go talk statements, for example, we go inside the people of Sierra Leone for me them go riot. Even though I get the right to freedom of expression, even though I get the right to my own opinion, but that opinion, where you go say, where you go voice out, where you go disseminate, where you go spread, where you go count, problem na the country, the Constitution pursuant to that same act they tell you say that your right there is limited. Public morality. I no go come today na PZ at Sinap na PZ, I begin cost money cost, for example. Because morally, it's wrong. So I no go Sinap there and begin cost say, oh, after all, I mean right, the Constitution give me the right to express myself. No. because of the sake of public morality, because it's morally wrong for making what sinap na PZ and cause the same section 25, waiting, it a curtail like you right say. So basically, the right to freedom of expression also can be waiting, can be curtailed or is limited by the circumstance they are. Also, the Constitution pursuant to that section, they say, if you get for make any statement, and that statement they get the tendency for waiting, for put person in reputation down, or for smear person in reputation. Smear means say for quelling name. Your right to freedom of expression is also limited. I know we just cannot more. I begin to talk bad about person. I begin to talk bad about in reputation. If not to the truth, your right to freedom of expression is also limited. And also people the way they work for government. Like for example, soldier, for example, police, them all then get them rules and regulations them where they limit waiting that they say. I will go now example. If you're not a police officer, if you're not a soldier man, you know say there are certain things them where you know for talk as policeman. There are certain things then where you know for say as soldier man. If you say them things then you will go outside waiting and refer to as the code of conduct of that profession day. That's not mean say you don't get the right to freedom of expression or of opinion or for say waiting you want for sale, but it is limited by law. One thing I want for me to take home from this episode here today is that the right to freedom of expression, not to any right waiting what we call in law absolute right. Even though now a fundamental human right, you for take time what you need to say. You for take time the information where you pass. Because at the end of the day, if you say something we go against public safety, public morality, or any information we go carry with salon into dispute or carry with war or riot or any kind of thing, the law will bet you fine one. Well, me fumble them. We don't talk a lot. I don't bring in certain provision them inside the 1991 Constitution, more specifically, the one we get for do with the right to freedom of expression and of the press. But there are several things then in the next episode, we go delve into. One, like for example, another area about cyber crimes them, right? We get for do with cyber stalking and all of those. One of them things then or the provisions them of the Cyber Security Act, they limit your rights to expression. Also, academic freedom. When you go to school, you get right, if not for academic purposes then only, you get right for waiting, voice your opinion, do your research. But however, the provisions then the way they limit waiting you for research on and how you for disseminate them. But till we come back again on another episode of Lewi Land, this na Mustafa Karim Dauda and this na Lewi Land.